Hey everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Emalf, and we are back for some more Mall Simulator today. We're nearing the end of this series, obviously, but I still think we've got a good 3 or 4 to go. We've still got some stores to upgrade and fully max out, as well as a few machines and things like that. So plenty of juice left in this game, and I've been really enjoying it. I also wanted to send out a huge thanks to everybody who's watching this video, liking, commenting on the channel, and of course all the subscribers who have joined. We've hit a huge milestone on the channel where we've reached the first level of monetization, for which I'm completely blown away. It was unexpected and never the intention of this channel. So if anyone wants to support the channel, by all means you can now, but otherwise keep doing what you're doing. I love having you here and chatting with you on the comments and the premieres. So thank you so much for all of your support. It really means a lot to me, and I cannot say enough how thankful I am to see where the channel has come to. So with that, let's get into today's game. So we have, first, we need to turn on the game. So let's get this day started. We are on day 77, mall level 29, and we have $880,000. So I have restocked everything, but I sort of jigged around a bit. We've hired the, we've fired the restocking crew for the day. They come in at night, they do their work. And I've basically tried, I don't know how we have so many of these. They just, it's weird. But anyway, sometimes those stock shells, somebody gave me a great tip in the comment about putting down new things. I have tried that today by doing that, and hopefully that will work to get rid of that little thing where these won't sell. So, but in general, I've basically sort of changed it up. We've got the full stock shelves with a little bit at the back, so we can do a sort of a quick little restock through the day if we need more money, but otherwise we should be good to go like we have been with the restockers not working. Other than that, not really much has happened since you left. I just did a little bit of grinding a bit to get some cash for us, but the tech store is right where we left it. So I thought the first order of business today is we need to finish this upgrade, get in the new licenses, of which I think we still have 2 or 3. Finally put that watch table to use, which would be nice. So what have we got left in terms of licenses? We have, yeah, just the watches now, but it's probably going to need more than 1 table for that. So first I want to expand, because we've got 2 big expansions, 2 very expensive expansions, and so 250 left. I can't do maths, that's around 2, so 450. We can do that. We can get all of the watches. That money's going to drop really badly, yep, and half of our remaining cash maxes out this store. All right, so first let's get some little rejigs here. As it is, like, there hasn't been an update on the performance patch. The guy's obviously working extremely hard on it, but I don't even know how hard that would be to completely redesign your game. Yeah, that's not going to be an easy task. But in lieu of that, we can fire the restockers. I do notice I did a little bit of a check that when the restockers are not restocking throughout the day compared to when they are, we lose about $300,000 in revenue, because they keep putting stock out, right? So nobody's missing out on their stuff. But, you know, we've made do. We're still going. I think we'll just keep going this way until we can finish off the game. All the patch comes out. If the patch comes out before we finish, we'll no doubt get the... I've lost my mind already. Yeah, we'll no doubt get the restockers back and get them all in action. So yeah, I do not know what happened then. My brain just seized up, but that's not uncommon. I cannot pick that up for the life of me. Okay, so we need to get some organization in here. That's good. I think we might end up getting another one of those, just so we can have 2. What I will do is I'm going to go through and maybe try and set up the stores so that we have like a full table of each phone and things like that. It's like that. See, that AirPair Mini or whatever that one is already out of stock. The PairPad Pro. That's because people are buying it and we don't have anyone restocking out the back. Okay, so let's not get too carried away here. Let's get the phones all together over here. Now you can do something like this. Nobody really needs to get there to the cashier guy. Even with a fully maxed out store, we don't have a whole lot of space in here. It's a bit crazy. Maybe that works. That's almost symmetrical. Oh, well, it'll do for my brain right now anyway. And we'll do a laptop sort of poking out wall here. So as soon as it goes... What is happening? Why won't that settle in better? Maybe we'll put the laptop... No, because I'm going to put the device tables down there. But that one... Where's it go red? No, I want the line... I don't know. I have my suspicion that sometimes people might not buy from a table if that white box is not fully accessible. I don't know if that's true. That's just a me thing. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how people are getting down there for those, to be honest. But they seem to be doing okay. We'll put it like that. They can always reach over. So that'll give us those. And we have the phones. Maybe, no, that's where the line goes. So maybe we'll put... We're going to have to redesign this, like I said, because we are going to have to put... if we don't get the ability to use the restockers due to the lag, we are going to have to go ahead and I want to put like the most product we can get out on the table at one time. Okay, so this is a half size. Now I need to check all the prices in the tech store because they do come up a little bit dodgy sometimes. But I think we're going to go 20% on the watches. Okay, so it's just these two. We've got two more watches, so we'll need another table. And some product. Okay, now I know this is unbelievably pedantic, but I can't have that in such an unscented state. That would drive me nuts. Furnitures. We need another watch stand. So after the debacle that has taken place in this tech store, where we have forgotten to put out products, I bought all those tables and we couldn't use them. If you remember back in those videos. Oh god, what a nightmare. We're finally managing to get this done in here. That's a good task. A good achievement. Now, what line is that on? I'm going to stagger them. I know it's annoying, but it works better space-wise. Everybody's packing into the mall. Oops. Starting to get busy here at 2 PM in the day. Okay, so like I said, 20% on everything except apparently every other watch bar the first one because I didn't change them. $3.99. What a great price. It's a commonly used sales tactic, the 99, because you don't realize it's only $1 away from that next thing. I don't like the clutter of this here. Maybe I'm going to have to change that, even though it doesn't matter because I'm not going in there and having to do it myself. I'm not navigating these tables. It's just too much for me. Maybe we can just stagger one there. Alright, so I think we have a fully maxed out store. We have all the licenses. And we have all the expansions. So that would mean that would mean the pair store is complete. We've actually done it. We've got 2 stores left now, the sushi store and the jewelry store, which are very expensive to do. But wow, I wish we could have done that last time, but as you saw, it was like $500,000 that we had to spend, and we were never going to get there without that episode stretched on to like an hour 10 or something like that. We would have been like an hour and a half by the time I restocked everything and came back, and probably would have been about 3 hours recording for me. So either way, we are done now. So everything except the very far two stores down there are done. We have 371,000, so that is not much to do in terms of trying to get everything set up. So I was thinking of doing some of these. I don't really restock the drink machines much, but we could get one more machine that has these two in it and sort of have two each time. That's 66,000. The claw machine's maxed and the photo booth's maxed. These might be good. The snacks and the cards. They're a little bit pricey, those cards, but probably worth it. Why can I not get that down? There you go, in the end. So, oh, and advertising. I always forget about advertising because the billboard licenses was, what have we got? One more. Yeah, and that license will cost us $115,000. But we're going to get some nice money out of that Jet 4 holiday and the epic female. And we've got plenty of places for advertising. I never filled this up. Maybe we should just have a row of advertising there. But yes, that would be a little bit dodgy and over the top. One thing I noticed too in the end of day stats when the restockers are working is there's a vast number more of, that's great English, there's a higher number of customers who are satisfied. It's almost twice as much because they have the opportunity to buy more. So a lot of these people, as you can see, oh my god, look at that glow district. This store goes off every time. There's just a queue like this all day long until it runs out of product and they go home. I just don't understand, but I guess you need your products, your hair dye, your toothbrushes and whatnot. So it is one of the most popular stores. Just while we're whizzing around here trying to think of where to go next, I did do a little change up here. I moved those tables over there. We have this massive space back there, but I'm reluctant to put chairs in until the patch comes out. But back here I put in extra rows, so we now have 2 of each burger, because as you can see they are really going down fast. I don't really have any backups, so my stocking plan wasn't all that great, but we do have a lot. That's full that we can get in here, so we could hire a restocker in there in the middle of the day and let them go. These chips go fast, I tell you what. Everybody loves a good hot chip, but that is not anything we need to worry about. See, I always also thought that maybe after we've reached that 10 o'clock mark and things are starting to slow, we could always pop open the restockers again, bring them out while I'm doing something and just let them go. That way they would have the ability to put some more stock out. Once they do, we can get rid of them, but it's just whether we can tolerate the lag in that time. Because one of the cinemas is just let out. That cinema's no doubt making good money. But yeah, it's all going well here in the mall. So I think I'll start in the sushi store because that has not had much love. But then this place, this rarely gets customers, but it's so expensive. Maybe it pays to leave that right to the end. Florist is beautiful. Look, this place also goes off. Lemon trees are moving now, so that's another plus. And the arcade just does bank every day. Not in the candy, but I don't know. I'd like to put some more machines in, maybe a couple extras of the higher tier ones, but we're already making so much money, it's ridiculous. Of course, we don't know what's going to happen with the upgrades. They're going to bring in a 3rd floor, more shops, everything like that. So, look at this. This is crazy. So this is where I wanted to do a little bit of work, but it's pretty full, but I guess at least it'll be quiet for a while. I wanted to try and get a little start on this one and then maybe do the advertising. So where is our stores? Of course we could always do the max toiletry stuff in the services, but that stuff is so expensive. Like, I would never run a mall with gold toilet paper or dollar bill toilet papers. It's just crazy. Where are we? The sushi bar. Okay, we need licenses because we've only gotten the first 2. So maybe we can also expand. What's the first expansion cost in here? 100 grand. Let's hit that one up first. And let's deal with that because we are going to need more space. Oh, we'll get you back. There's a thing there. Yeah. I know it makes it look really cool and all, but these jutting parts of the wall are annoying. I mean, you can set things back, but look, some of them are uneven. I don't know where to put her. She's always been there. But I was thinking a row of the smaller ones, maybe like back to back in there. But let's see what the license is. I'm pretty sure we get 3 in there. So let's get... Well, we need at least 3, right? Can we put anything on anything? That is the question. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. I hope so. It's weird. Oh, excuse me. That these, I'm also concerned because I don't want people to get stuck. We have a decent amount of room. Which it takes us just over 2. So if we go there and then there. Oh, that was a bit weird. Because you saw how those lines are. They're crazy. Do we do that? I can rejig it all. So I was just thinking something like this, because we have our tables outside. I don't think it matters whether they sit down or not. Unless we go with... just had a radical idea to go with something like that. And that covers this license. Ah, but then it's not in the center of the door and it's going to drive me crazy. And I can't move her at the moment. Maybe I can move that over to the center. Oh god, now I'm losing my mind. Maybe so there. That's central. We can get that jig back up there. I'm worried about the lines though and people getting stuck. But we can always move stuff. Because if we do this... right in the center. Let me line up my eye. Someone in the comments will tell me this is off, no doubt, and I'll go nuts. But that's why I love playing games online, because people can tell me what I don't do right. There's plenty of people out there who want to do that. So I'm going to move her over, but maybe we can do some shelves now, like over across this wall. And that way you've got your tall fridges and your low fridges. Okay, so let's get those first ones out and hope that they go in there. 1, 2, 3. Because I haven't put the other ones. Oh, no, I have. They will work. It's going to work. There's no way it wouldn't work. That would just be unfair. Oh no. Oh god. Oh, I have had a major problem there. I don't know. Do not know what happened. That was really bad mouse control. There is a place. I'm looking at it. There it is. Thank you. Wow, it gets picky sometimes. Alright, so the noodles were the most expensive? No, the mix was the most expensive. So let's put this one, which is the mix, right here. Pride of place for everybody. There we go, look at that. Maybe we could sort of work back and forwards between this one and the jewelry and upgrade them together. Oh, that looks great. What is that? That's the ramen. I was talking about the ramen yesterday. That looks so tasty. Wow. I love the detail. Oh, people are going to come. Yeah, here they come. Look at them. All one of them. That happens to me so much. Just like yesterday, I walked out and said, oh, this burger shop's going to be crazy busy. No one there. But they'll come for that. So I need to get more in here. I'm going to need a lot of space and a lot of like freezers and stuff in here, or display units, whatever they are. So the next one's going to give us another 3. So it's 3 every level. And we've got to get 6 more in total. So maybe with the expansions we can push her right back to the wall when we get the opportunity, but we can't do that because we're in the middle of the day. It's bad. How many of those can we get there? We can always... Oh, hello. Make sure that's on. Don't like her getting out. We can always put her back. We should be able to get another 2, maybe 3 there. And we can put 3 around there. But this place is also going to get bigger. How much for the expansion? It's massive, isn't it? 160,000. Okay, let's do that. Oh, she's just made it. Oh, God. I can't stand that she can't be moved. It's very annoying. I don't want to fire her in the day because then I still don't think you can move her. I don't know. And I gotta make sure we rejig this place better too. Oh God, look, she's got 2 shells, 3 shells. And you know what? That's been enough because you can't keep the sushi, if I can speak, you can't keep the sushi on the shelves. Like, this is one of those stores that just sells out straight away. Like the florists, the toy store that sells out massively. Alright, so we're going to have enough to get 3 of those big fridges. It's getting really expensive now to fully up restock too. It's actually quite crazy. I'll just move these all back and into the corners. At least I'm not randomly picking things up like I do with the storage shelves. That is crazy. Alright, so this is doing that thing where it's lines are going through the wall a bit, but I've never had a problem with selling things in here, so hopefully that stays the same. Yeah, I think we'll be right. Like, if we get... Oh, we can already also just put some in here. Alright, so we've got plenty of room. And we've still got another expansion. Is it just 1 or 2? How many more have we got in here? 2 more expansions. Alright, this space is going to get massive. So we might be able to move the chairs back in eventually. 1 more? Yeah. We'll just go for a little corner work here. So that is there. I bet I messed this up. There we go, look at that. Starting to look good in here. We're going to have more sushi than they can possibly eat. Not sure about that back corner though. So now we have the Urumaki Rainbow. The Hosomaki Mix. Oh, I'm just ordering the same thing. Thank God I didn't hit sell. But yes. So, sorry. I didn't buy the... I didn't buy the license. So this is how I end up with random stock. It's really crazy how my mind works at times. I just don't understand what's going on. But hey, I guess that you could call that charm, right? Maybe, I don't know. So the nigiri sake, oh my gosh, the nirigiri tamago, something like that, and the nirigiri mix. Wow, I like the sound of those. They just look so good. See, I was doing doubles over there, but we won't do that in here. We're going to have so much room. I'm eventually going to have like 1 here for each one, but you see we've got 2 of each kind here. So that will require more shelves, but we've got so much wall space, it's ridiculous, with an expansion to come. See, they look really good too. Look at that. How tasty would that be? And that looks, yeah, right, that's, yeah, what's nigiri? I'm not entirely sure. Somebody out there will know what nigiri is. I thought it was eel, but I could be wrong. Let me know in the comments what it is. Somebody did tell me, actually, a couple of people said the cinema the other episode that the movie was modelled after Kill Bill, and Kill Bill was one of my favourite movies, and I just didn't even see it. So I don't know what's going on there, but yeah, well done for people who picked that. And this looks amazing. Look at that. I'd be happy with that for lunch. I wouldn't be happy paying $240 for it though. That would just be a bit too much for me. So we could also go across here with these. So we've only got one more license, but 2 more expansions. And it's the end of the day. Now, I don't know what's going to happen if I do this. But let's let's do it. Let's see how bad it is to bring these guys out and watch them restock. Because there's gonna get some lag in here, I reckon. It's been a slideshow. I'm not leaving this shop. I'm tempted to go and hide somewhere so we don't have to watch it, but we've got stuff to do. I'd like to get those last things in here. I'd actually think I might have left it. I might have missed the boat on that one. Oh no, we've still got a few people coming in. But they're going to really slow down. So she's getting the stuff in. Doors open. Well, it's funny when you leave them locked up like that is they wander around and they come to the door and they go, oh well, I can't get through that sign. Not with this box in my hand, so I'm just going to throw it all back out there. How many people are coming, I wonder? Got a little. The sushi does draw them in though. They really do like that. So I'll give them a little bit of time to restock because we might be able to squeeze a little bit more profit out. So a few people leaving. How's the car park looking? Oh gosh, yeah, there's not many people left in the mall. I think I might have missed the boat. Oh no, this is not good. Falling down here means I'm going to have to sneak through the lift. Yes, that will work much better than going through all those people with all the restockers on. Hopefully that gets fixed. If not, we are going to be able to make it through, but if they can fix it at least before the next things come out, because there's a lot left for this game, and we're only in early access still, so that means there's a lot of stuff to come, provided the dev doesn't get overwhelmed with how much work he's doing and just goes, no, I'm done. But I don't think he will. He's been pretty good. He tried his first patch to fix the lag for everybody, and it did work for some, but not everybody. So hopefully he can get that sorted, and it'll be good. So what is... we have one more in here. It's $180,000. Oh my god. Okay, well that is incredible. I've been using the runaround money at the end to do the restock because that's usually the easiest way to do that. Sorry if that was some weird noise coming through there. My headphones are odd. Where are we? So they are restocking, but I only gave them one box of each thing at the back, so it's just to get that little bit of extra at the end of the day. See, because they've got stuff that's fully maxed out. Oh, here comes the sushi lover. Come all the way up for the new product, which I've not checked the prices on, and it could be charging them anything at the moment. So that one's $218. Enjoy that. It's new. Yeah, look at that flower shop over the way. Nobody in there because there's not much product. Oh, there's a little bit. The toy store, all of these things. You have no idea how hard it is to run through the day and then have to hire the restockers, let them restock, and then go back and fix everything, put all the new stuff in. So I am curious about the... so we're getting a little bit of lag still. Look, the pants have moved, so... I've done it again. I've forgotten their name. Yep, I'm really bad with names. I think it was Ross, something like that. Someone in the comments who suggested getting the new stand, taking them off, sacking the restockers and all that. So, I mean, I'd sack my restockers regularly, so that's nothing new there for me. But that seems to have worked. And now at the back, we have about 8 boxes because, like the pear store, I only realised that wasn't moving. So, yep, see, there you go, straight back up again. So that is really good. Thank you so much for that tip. There's all these little things that people are coming up with as they play the game and they work out what they need to do to try and make it manageable. So we only have $229,000. That is going to be a tough ask up there for Fishful Thinking to get those expansions in that next one. So 180 would leave us relatively dry. Okay, well, let's have a quick check-in on these. I could even do some work at the cinema. Actually, I'm scared to fire the cashier nowadays. So, I rejigged this a little bit, so we're not using those anymore around there. Yeah, look, clearly Kill Bill. There's no mistake in it, but apparently I look at that and I just didn't realise. But, yeah. So, yes, less product, but more manageable, I think, for what we're trying to do. Okay, well, the sushi store. We didn't really make all that much extra money, did we, on these places? They are coming up for a bit of a game by the look of it and some money. But yeah, we didn't really sell much. I think I left it too late. So I think I'll get rid of the restockers again. Oh, I can leave them out. I'm going to go down over here. I'm going to run around and see how much we can get to, because I would really like to get... Oh, he's done well. I'd like to get the last... Not many photos up this end. The last product license. At least then, like the tech store, we don't have much to do. Oh gosh, I've just missed the whole arcade. That wasn't lag, that was sheer idiocy. Alright. Nobody's played the Martian one. That's a shame. Oh, we are getting a little bit of... Well, these claw machines have gone well. We are getting a little bit as they restock in there. Nothing in the gold machine? What the... That's surprising. I guess people aren't playing these games at the moment. Oh, that really needs to be refilled. Still made so much money for that. And that's not... Oh, what is that one? That's the gold one, that's why. I randomly put them out. I just get one of each when I'm restocking and put them in there. Alright, you see these games are still going well. A lot of my ATMs are empty too, because I haven't restocked those in a little while. But we will get there. Oh, and I moved this too. I thought it was a bit silly behind there, but it crowds this a bit, but you know, people already know they're told Cinema 6 or Cinema 5, they can count the numbers. If they can't find the right cinema, then that's not on us. They bought their ticket already. Well, see, the cosmetic store, like, I don't know what's going on in here, but this stuff is, it's always almost full. So I don't think we have that much stuff out the back either. I'm scared to check because every time I go out to the back of one of these places while I'm recording, it's embarrassing. I've usually made some major mistake. Alright, the ATMs are still going off here. Wow, these little claw machines, they get pretty good. Alright, so we're definitely going to have enough to comfortably do that license and leave me enough to restock when the need is done. So that is a good thing. 6,000, 12,000. That's a gold one. That's why, and that's fully empty. All right. Well, I'm gonna have to empty all the fill these up again. They make so much money. I like the claw machines because there's always that failure chance. And see, no one's used this one. 2,800. I just can't tell what people are going to use. G'day. Wow, he really rides forwards, doesn't he? Look at that guy go. Sits right up forward on his guitar, on his car. Guitar? What's wrong with me? Okay. I get these. So we are pretty good with 370. 381,000. So let's pop out. Oh, you know that's why we have lifts, right? Actually, by the time I hit the button, I could have checked those people out. We should be able to just at least finish the product line. Nah, there's too many. I have completely missed this one. So my apologies to the people in the comments who were screaming saying, you missed license 5, you fool. It's true. I totally missed license 5. So we'll get that one. And we've got to get some... Just I really want to end the day so I can move her. But that's okay. So do we go another row of these here? Maybe we could rejig that so they all look the same. I'm not sold. I don't know yet. Any designs are always welcome, as you know, but I'm going to go for fridges along that back wall because it's the easiest choice right now. But we do need to come up with something that will allow us to put in the final 3. I don't think... I mean, it could be fridges. I like these little low ones, though. Like, when I finally realised how useful those cloth tables are, it's so much nicer being able to see over them. Like those racks, I don't know what I was thinking. There's probably people who didn't like that, but were too, you know, afraid to say something. But I don't know what I was thinking. Even now, I think we've got too many, but I'm not in the whole redesign of them all yet. But I think it is something we need to do. So we could probably just put 3 shelves there and we'd be done with it. God, I'm so sorry I'm so scatterbrained sometimes. But, yeah, it is what it is. I think I'd like to do a full setup and a redesign of every store. Because there will be updates. I think once we get this fully upgraded, it's not entirely the end. We can always find things to do in here. That looks good too. What's that one? A shrimp noodle. Gosh, they made that look so tasty. Yeah, there's always going to be something to do, I think. Did I just not buy something? That's probably the lags missed the button up. So we bought, what's that one? The nigiri ebi. Nigiri ebi, and we bought the shrimp noodle, but we didn't get the hosomaki for some reason. Oh no. I know what's going on here. They've taken it. I'm not falling for that again, if that's what's happened. So we're looking for the hosomaki teka. But where have you put that? I don't even know what it looks like. I can't even tell. It's like the little square ones. Is it that one? Let's see. Oh, she's going to refill that. Yes. I did. I chose the right one. Now, that was almost a cafeteria mistake where I didn't realise she'd gone back and got that on us. That would have been a little bit embarrassing once again for you to have to watch me do the same thing and remind me in the comments once again that I've got no idea what's going on. Okay, so let's end the day. We've got to get 3 more shells in there. So we have 540 people satisfied. See, we're up to 415 now. That's a lot of people coming into the mall. We made 584,950 cents. Pretty good for day 77. I think we're going to have to really get some funds together. I mean, all I do is I restock and run a day, and we usually get quite a bit of money, but I don't know. It's going to take a bit to get to get that jewelry store finished and get this one, because I just thought we'd start in here today, but it's been unbelievable how much it's cost, because even now we can't really safely get that last product without not having anything on the shelves. Like, I'll run the whole thing dry. I'm just waiting for that to come, and it's already there. See, 180,000 plus fridges plus products is too much to spend. So I'm going to have to redo all the shops again. Maybe we can just move them. Now, we want as much room as possible for the queue, because I love how it throws you behind it. the queue does go down this way and gets quite busy. And if we want to get that final product for 180,000, then we're probably going to put some more there. Although now we could put something. We could move this over to here and put, or we could just put a whole new 3 here. It's going to get a bit crowded, but I think it'll work. And we've got our miserable little seats out here that really does not compensate for the amount of stock we have in there. But I'm pretty happy with that. I can't really see us wanting to spend anything else, because that's probably dangerous territory. Looks like the phones have really taken a hit. But all in all, it's been a pretty successful day. I think we might leave it there today. I think that's a little bit shorter than usual, but we had a long one last time and we have a lot to do. So we might, I think we'll be able to finish off the sushi store next episode, and then we can start looking at the jewelry store. But we might have an episode where we start doing all the cans and get all the machines fully upgraded, as well as the advertising, and we can find some places for that. So yes, if it's your first time here and you've enjoyed what you see, please leave a like. If you really enjoyed it, then by all means subscribe to the channel. It's free to subscribe, and we love having you here and meeting new people. If anybody wants to support the channel, you can do so now through memberships and super chats and whatnot on all the videos and things. But what you've been doing has been so much so far. All the views, the likes, the comments, and the videos have really pushed this channel up to the next level, and it was really not anything I ever expected. So I can't thank you enough for that. And I don't know what the next video will be. It'll probably be just we'll carry on with this because I'm really enjoying it. But Water Park Sim is coming again very soon. We've got to keep working out the park, getting up. We're almost at 5 stars. And then I'm thinking an episode of House Builder 2. We've got that one stored up. I am about to look into getting a series started on Ultimate Theatre Cinema, but I probably wanted to use that as a shift over to probably become the main one, because I fear that I'm going to get addicted to that one, and I want to get this one finished before we start to move on to that. But that is something that's definitely coming. So with that, thank you all so much for your support and your love and your chats in the comment, and being here today to watch this one. So thank you so much, and I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.